Hey Leo, so I'm here to do July's love readings for yourselves. These will be extended, so you can check out the extended in the Vimeo link in the description box below. Hit the arrow if you want this particular extended. If you'd like the extended for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus, you want that every single week or month for the generals and things like that, you can get that on the Patreon site. If you'd like to become a Patreon, check out that link in the description box below. Also on Facebook, there is a few scam profiles, so my social media links are added to the description box as well. I cannot send friend requests on Facebook, and they're using my old photos where I've got short red hair. So please be wary that there is scammers about at the moment, and I think they're asking people to sign up to things for free readings and stuff, so don't fall for any of that. The way you can get a reading off me is to inbox me privately or to book in yourself on the website below. So I'm going to dive straight in. I'm using the Romance Oracle deck, and I will be clarifying this reading before I go into the extended, where I usually like kind of dissect the reading and go card by card. So I'm going to jump straight in for my Leos. What's going on with my Leos? We have chemistry, Leo. There's a strong magnetic attraction here with the chemistry card. So you could be feeling pulled towards a certain energy at the moment, towards a certain person. You know, it's like an energy that you can't describe, you can just feel it. Single Leos, that might be what you're wanting out of somebody, out of a relationship, you know, that energetic pull that you can't describe. So what's crossing that energy for my Leos? The challenge is to kind of express your love. You know, go ahead and make the romantic gestures. And I feel like you're kind of giving yourself permission to go ahead with something. That's the challenge though. So maybe it is a bit of a challenge to step out your comfort zone and go ahead with something. Why is it coming around now? Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So you could be in separation from somebody, you know, and it could be like a case of the ex. So you could be feeling like an energetic pull to someone that you've been separated from, and that's the challenge. Maybe you can't express yourself because you don't know what the pull is, or you don't know how they'll think about it. So what's in the recent past for my Leos? You deserve love. You are lovable. You know, you've got to be careful when there's a strong chemistry energy there, because are you feeling trauma bonded to someone from the past? You know, if you've been with someone and it's like hard, it's not been a very, you know, pleasant relationship, whether that be the negativity of that person or the situation, you know, the people around it. If that person's been going through a lot of trauma, or they brought you a lot of trauma, we can actually trauma bond to that person, to that scenario, and we think that that is our person because we felt things so like strongly, and you know, there's no words to describe how you've been feeling towards that person, and I feel like you've gone through a massive lesson, and you're still kind of going through it in self-love, the fact that you deserve love. You know, so maybe you've been kind of giving too much of yourself in relationships, and, you know, always being the fixer. When is it your turn to feel the true love? So at present, we've got make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. When we see make the effort, a lot of people kind of think, oh, I need to go back, I need to make the effort in that relationship. When I'm looking at you deserve love, I kind of want to say that it's about making the effort towards yourself, giving yourself the love that you deserve, because you're being guided to take those steps. You're being guided on that journey of self-love. You do deserve love. And I feel like something's kind of hit your confidence within like the love scenarios, the romantic kind of relationships in life. Always check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus, you know, if this doesn't resonate, because people forget that your moon and your Venus is really like important, especially in love. Near future, we've got to give your relationship a chance, work on the partnership. So I kind of do feel like, yeah, there could be a temporary separation. You may already be in that type of energy, but it does kind of look like it could be coming back around. I want to check, when I'm clarifying, I'm going to check why I'm picking up trauma bonds. Your power is to pay attention to the red flags. So maybe some Leos are more than willing to kind of give someone another chance from the past. You've got to pay attention to the red flags, the signs of caution in you. You know, and I really feel like there's trauma bonds involved in this, because the outside influence is deception. You know, so someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. You've got to be careful that you're not the one wearing that self-mask, that everything's okay, it's going to be okay if I put more work into it. You know, be careful that you're not putting all your effort into something and it's not reciprocated. In the hopes and fears position, it feels like you've been really hurt in a past relationship, but for some reason it's like you can't get them out of your head. You know, it's still very raw. You're carrying that energy. In the fear, it's unrequited love. So you're kind of scared of not being loved, or that other person, again, not reciprocating that energy towards you. There not being enough attraction or chemistry to keep that relationship going, even though you can feel the chemistry. And then we've got retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. You know, and I do feel it's almost like, I want to give it another chance. Let's keep it on the down low. Let's keep it quiet. Let's work on us. So, the outcome. The outcome, we do have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other, and I think that's where you've got to be honest with the other person, if that, you know, if the conversations do come around, and with yourself. Have that heart-to-heart conversation with yourself. You know, sometimes we need it as friends as well, because we've got to love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive, and it's about having that self-respect and knowing that what you deserve in love. You know, sometimes I keep getting a really bad tickle in my throat. I feel like there's things that are unsaid, things that you want to say that are unsaid, or there's something stopping you from speaking to that person. Like you can't get your words out, there's no conversation, and that's probably why your outcome is having that heart-to-heart conversation. But you do have to kind of love yourself and respect yourself, and know that if someone's not putting the same amount of effort into you, you deserve that type of effort. You know, you deserve that energy coming towards you. So I'm going to get some clarity. I want clarity on the chemistry. We've got the Hermit, Virgo energy there. You could be dealing with a Virgo. It feels like you've kind of isolated yourself though. So it's not a negative thing when we go into Hermit mode. But sometimes it can be in a love scenario when we really love somebody and we kind of isolate ourselves because we don't feel like we deserve better. But when we go into Hermit mode, we do a lot of inner work, a lot of the shadow work. Tell me about this separation. The Four of Cups. So you're either missing them or they're missing you. We've got the Four of Cups. It's like a feeling of lacking something. I do feel like there's a missing energy. We've got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You could be dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy there. But the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, it's almost like I feel like you've kind of lost yourself in a past cycle, or you've lost an element of yourself. You've had to go through major lessons of you deserve love, and that's stressful. I feel like you've not only been carrying your own traumas, I feel like you've been carrying the other person's. We've got the Ace of Wands in reverse, so it kind of caused you to burn out. You could have been dealing with another fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. So I want to look at the pay attention to the red flags, the Tower. You know, and I feel like you are going through a Tower moment within all this energy. You know, this is probably one of my deepest love readings that I've done this month. The Tower energy is Scorpio energy, so you may be dealing with a Scorpio, you may have Scorpio in your chart. But the signs are cautioning you. Do you want to go through another Tower moment? Is it love or is it trauma bonds? We've got the Nine of Pentacles. You know, the Nine of Pentacles, again, she's self-assured. She loves herself. You know, she's independent. Your power is to gain that back. And we've got the Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. But the Knight of Swords can be quite impulsive. We've got the Hierophant in reverse. So there's definitely been a split. You know, something that you thought was once a commitment. There's definitely been a split. They could have blocked you, or you could have blocked them, the Five of Pentacles. So it's a feeling of feeling left out in the cold, feeling like you've been ghosted or something like that. And that might be why I kept getting that tickle in my throat, because it's gone now. but why you felt like you couldn't say what you wanted to say, or you didn't know how it was going to be taken if you said that. I want to look at the deception, the moon. You know, so illusions, they could have been lies, they could have been an illusion. Be careful that we're not placing ourselves in an illusion, because sometimes we can remember things fondly, you know, because we don't want to accept the negative things that have happened in that. Because we've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So I really do feel for you at the minute, because it feels like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. Your outcome's about loving yourself first, but there is heart-to-heart conversations. I feel like there's a need to kind of face the past betrayal with the Seven of Swords in reverse, you know, the cheating, the lying, the betrayal energy. I feel like you really do feel betrayed, and there's a need to, it's draining on you. It's almost like you're questioning why and blaming yourself. You're the Five of Cups because you're looking over the past heartbreaks. You know, is it worth like trying to build on it? And you know, so I really feel for you, and it's very an emotional reading. You know, but if you just turn around, we've got the Two of Cups right behind you, but I do feel like the situations from the past that need to be resolved. So if this is where I leave you, I'll leave you with lots of love. And if you meet me on the extended, this is where I'm going to kind of dissect the whole reading. So I'll send you with lots of love. Okay, bye.